Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. It's an open the box, and I know I may be a bit late to the party in getting this game, but I've been looking forward to it for a long time. It is Space Empires 4X, designed by Jim Krohn and published by GMT Games. This is the fourth printing, 2020. So if you don't know, let's see what this is all about. Space Empires 4X is a game in the finest tradition of 4X space games. Explore, expand, exploit and exterminate. This game is rich in theme. Carriers, fighters, mines, cloaking, dreadnoughts, merchant ships, colonization, mining, terraforming, shipyards, black holes, warp points, non-player aliens, doomsday machines, everything an epic space opera needs. Despite that, the rules are incredibly simple. Almost 20 years in the making, many elegant solutions have been developed to remove complexity and make the game intuitive. 1 to 4 players explore the random map. Each space can reveal any of 12 different terrain effects like asteroids, nebulae, and planets. Terrain is important as it impacts both combat and movement, as well as how to build your empire. Players then expand their empire by forming colonies, long-term steady growth, harvesting resources, quick income, and building a merchant fleet, trade income. This infrastructure must be quickly exploited to build a fleet from up to 10 different classes of warships and researching critical technology from among the 50 levels of technology at your disposal. The competing empires quickly come in contact and vie to exterminate each other. This is where your technology and fleet decisions will be proven. Combat is simple. There are no complicated charts, but rewards good, balanced fleet construction. Building only the largest capital ships is not a good idea. Your fleets will actually feel like fleets. There are multiple scenarios for both solitaire and 2 players. Multiplayer scenarios have the option for team play, including 2 players against 1 in a 3-player game. Scenarios can be customized in length and some can be completed in as little as an hour. Many aspects of the game can be completed simultaneously by the players so that there is very little downtime. And in big letters here it says this is a game that can be completed in 1 sitting. So here's some of the counters and the map, which is mounted. And that's confirmed there for the game contents. 1 mounted map, 4 counter sheets, 1 8.5 by 11-inch pad of player aid sheets, 4 player reference cards, 2-sided, 16-page 4-colour rulebook, 16-page 4-colour playbook, and 4 10-sided die. Units, 1 to 6 ships or squadrons. Time, 1 year per economic turn, players 1 to 4. Map, each hex equals many light years. Ages 14 plus. Designer Jim Krohn, developer Martin Scott, art director Roger B. McGowan, map and counter art Mark Simonich. Producers Tony Curtis, Roger McGowan, Gene Billingsley, Andy Lewis and Mark Simonich. And the cover art, logo and package design Roger B. McGowan. On the game meter, complexity is 4 out of 9 and solitaire suitability 9 out of 9. Right. Let's get the shrink wrap off. The shrink wrap is off, so let's open the box. It's a 3-inch box now, as opposed to the 2-inch box from the sort of earlier printings, and it's a bit of a weight. Here we go. Right. Some baggies. And 4 D10s, orange and black. Then the rules. So let's see if we can zoom in a bit. That's a bit better, I think. And as the box said, it is 16 pages, full colour, introduction and glossary, and the playing pieces. Sequence of play, movement, planets and colonisation. Right. Combat. Oh. Combat screening. Retreats. Special conditions. Colonies and combat. Post-combat. Exploration. All the things you can find as you whiz around the expanse of space. Economic phase. So collecting colony income, collect mineral income, maintenance, bid to determine player order, purchasing units and technology, maintenance, special unit type, bases, shipyards, decoys. Yeah, this is for 2 or more players, I presume. Colony ships and colonies, mining ships, and then all the technologies. Yeah, a lot of record keeping in this, I think. And then advanced rules. We've got things like merchant ship pipelines, carriers, fighters and point defense, raiders, cloaking and scanners, mines and minesweepers, aliens, and then some optional rules. Minor optional rules, warp points, doomsday machines, research gearing limits, unpredictable research. Telling you what you get in the game, and the credits again. And on the back, a little summary of bits and pieces, sequence of play, movement, technology chart, black holes, survival check, space wreck technology table. Telling you what the counters mean. Abbreviated sequence of combat and the fire resolution procedure. Right, them's the rules. Not too bad at all. Next, the scenario book. And the rule book and this scenario book are on quite thin matte paper. And this comes in again at 16 pages. Introduction to the scenarios, playtime advice. So here are the 2-player scenarios. Tells you which bits of the map to use. Large 2-player map. 3D 2-player map. Massive 2-player map. Extra large. I dare you to play this map. Double Trouble. So lots of scenarios. 3 players and 4 players. Epic scenarios for 2 to 8 players and game variants. Solo. 1-player Doomsday Machine scenario. Yep, seen a couple of playthroughs on that. And I might do a playthrough of it. Why not? So it tells you how to set it up. And there's 2 variants. You can use the small solitaire map or the large solitaire map. There's another one. Alien Empire scenarios. Oh, good. Might do that one. And that looks like it, with some designer notes, which are always good. This game all started in 1990. Comprehensive example of combat, and I think that and that are in the pad that we get. But that's for photocopying if you run out, I suppose. Right, lovely. Next, 4 player reference cards. Let's have a look at one of those. This is, whoops, ship chart. So, type of ships there, or their abbreviation and what they are. CP cost, I think that's construction points. Attack and defense strength, hull size, and some notes. And down here we've got advanced game ships. And on the other side, player reference card, research chart. All the technologies you can research, from the size of the ship, attack, defense, tactics and move, terraform. Look at that. So that's your reference cards. Next, the counters. There are actually 4.5 sheets. There's a little half sheet of markers up here. And down here we've got some alien ships. Look at that. And that's on the other side. So that's your little half sheet. Full sheet number 1. And we've got different colours. I assume they're the different sort of player pieces. So they're in different colours. So, and they're also different pictures on them as well. Decoys, I think that's when you're playing 2 or more. And the same here. Looks cool. And on the other side, right, some different colours. So it looks like 4 players. Each one has a different colour. Mines, colony ships. Oh, those are the pipelines in the advanced rules. It's cool, they've got different pictures. They're the mines for that colour, and they look like that for that colour, so that's good. And the other side there. Number 3, and they're popping out very easily, and they're on the thicker brown core. I think the other printings, earlier printings, were on the thinner core. And these, I think, yeah, these are the things you turn face down like this on the map and have to explore and then turn them over and see what you get. We get planets, asteroids, black holes. They're no good. Minerals you can find, some more planets. Danger! They are nasty. Warp points. And some more over here. Planets and whatnot. Minerals. Barren planets, which you have to terraform, I think, before you can colonize them. There we go, and some space wrecks. You can pick up alien technology if you tow one of them back to your colony. Yeah, we've seen the other side of that. Yeah, okay. And lastly, we've got some more admin markers here. And there they are. There's the Doomsday machines. Damage markers. Turn and battle markers. Lost in space. So with danger and lost in space, I'll leave you to fill in the gaps there. There we go, some more ships. Nebula. And there's your colonies you put on the planets. Supernova. There we are. Looks good. That's the counters. Then it's this pad they're talking about. Technology sheet, which you use for your bookkeeping with all your ships and bases and things. And on the other side, we've got the Space Empire's production sheet. So you keep a tally of your incomings and outgoings and see what you've got to spend. Lovely. And last but not least, it's the mounted map in a bag. So let's have a look at this. So here's the map. Not as flat as I would like it, but I mean, a few books on that overnight and that'll be as good as gold. So it's space, so it's black. And here we can see different areas. I think these are setup areas for the different players. Along here, we've got the economic phase sequence, pay maintenance. Oh, I see. Collect colony income, collect mineral income, collect pipeline income. That's the advanced game only. Pay maintenance, bid for player order, purchase units and tech, place units, increase colonies. And there's a turn track there. I think what we normally know as phases, they call turns, and turns as phases. But anyway, we'll find out. So that's the map. So this has been an Open the Box, an unboxing of Space Empires 4X, designed by Jim Krohn and published by GMT Games for this fourth printing in 2020. Been after this for a while and I've finally bitten the bullet and got it. So it looks good and we'll let you know how we get on. So I hope you found that of interest and you enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't done so already, it would be great if you would consider subscribing to the channel, pushing the like button of this video, the bell if you want to be informed of other uploads that the channel does, and leave a comment. This has been around for a while. So what do you think? Do you own it? Do you play it? Give me your thoughts. I love to read them. Thanks as always to my subscribers. Thank you very much. And I'll leave you with this. If you want to support the channel a little bit further, well now you can. You can buy the channel a coffee. All those coffees do indeed go towards new content for the channel, and I thank those that have bought the channel coffees. It's much appreciated. If it's of interest, you want to find out more, I'll leave a link in the description, and thank you. So, until next time, as always, you take care and goodbye.